What the?
What are all these cracks?
This is bad. It's becoming unstable. It should last a little longer, but we don't have much time. If the fault extends to the door, we may not be able to leave even with the keys.
It's just one thing after another, isn't it?
So, what's the plan? I mean, no one's seriously thinking about going back to the past, right?
Awkward silence.
I've been thinking. Why do you think he died?
You've been thinking,
They
kid?
never
That is
figured out
unusual
the
for
cause of
you.
death at the hospital, right?
Well, that's...
Personally, I still think it's because he used all his power to accomplish that miracle. In other words, we were saved because he gave up his life. He gave everything for us. So it doesn't seem right to undo all his work on our own. Ken-kun.
I'm with Ken. We've all seen what kind of resolve it takes to face death. That resolve, and what it brought about. There's no way we can cancel that out on our own whims. Even if it hurts, we have to deal with it and accept the present.
Yukari, what about you?
You're all about the here and now, right, Yucatan? I mean, you say it all the time. You gotta look forward.
I want to go back. To the time before the last battle.
Shock.
When I thought about how he protected us, I kept telling myself that I have to keep looking forward. That's why I started going to cram school and spending less time goofing off. But I can't lie to myself. If there's a way for him to come back, I'll take it, no matter what.
Yukari.
So, you're giving up? Are you saying you don't have the strength to face reality? After all the things we've gone through, you're just gonna throw in the towel in the fight against yourself?
Oh yeah, you're really one to be throwing around all those high-minded ideals. If you really thought something was that precious to you, you'd want to protect it no matter what. Don't you understand? We can go back and fix things. Are you seriously just gonna let a chance like this go?
Then I'll ask you this. If I said I wanted to undo your father's death, would you do it? Even if there was a way to reverse Shinji and Miki's death, I'd flat out refuse. Nothing in the past was a waste. You're just making excuses.
Akihiko is very angry in this chapter.
Hey, you keep mentioning death. Are you saying the person who saved you all didn't just leave?
You seriously didn't pick up on that yet? That FMV where he was like decaying and stuff, you didn't pick up on that?
That's correct. He passed away.
What? Why didn't you tell me before?
Why? But you've never met him.
Anyway, what do the rest of you think?
I don't know. I get second thoughts when I think about going back to when Chidori died. But I definitely see what Akihiko-senpai is trying to say. When you get down to it, though, I hate to say this, but I'm just too scared to do that battle over.
He's so honest.
What's wrong with you? Are you saying you're scared to die, but it's okay if he does?
That's not what I said. I mean, have you really thought this through? Going back to before that battle means we have to fight Nyx again. Did you ever think about what might happen if we lose this time?
It's the same thing. Either way, all it means is that you're just scared. And you two are no better. All that talk about accepting the present is because when you get down to it, you only care about yourselves.
What?
How can you say that? There's no use going around and around like this. We're never gonna reach an agreement.
It's time for Persona
if
3
no one gives
Arena.
in, we'll have to settle this another way.
Or we all just disagree with Yukari, so we just take it
Another
from her by
way.
force.
Yukari-chan, you don't mean...
Taking the keys by force.
Yeah,
That'll
from
work
you.
too, right?
Everyone is against you, Yukari.
It's true that the 8 keys will merge if they're brought together, even against their holders' wishes. But if it comes to a fight, I'll protect my sister with everything I have. These keys represent each of your strength of heart. If you take my sister's, she may lose her life.
What do you mean?
She may lose her life, Mitsuru.
You're only thinking of what's best for you. The person with my sister's power died of unknown causes, didn't he? Did any of you ever stop to think that maybe the same thing could happen to her? I came to protect her. But I won't make another mistake. I'll do whatever it takes to save her.
Metis. Aika-san, which door are you thinking about unlocking? I can't decide right now which is more important. Past or the present.
So you're just gonna run away? Again?
Yukari,
Just
you are
like the
excellent
day we
at
said our
arguing.
farewells to him, and you were the only one who didn't show up.
What a great way to get people to agree with you.
You got to hear his last words. You even made him a promise. But here you are, still running. Why were you the one who inherited his power when you can't even make up your mind? I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna lose to someone like you.
Okay, that was a little overdone.
Yukari-chan, are you really going to fight? This decision hinges upon someone precious to us all. Our differences can't be settled with a compromise. No matter what Aigis decides,
what?
we have no choice but to fight.
Really? We're all against Yukari.
And I've made my decision as well. I'm going to stand with Yukari.
Senpai,
You're taking her side? Are you serious? I know you well enough to tell your mind's made up. All right.
Everyone! It's decided then. Follow me. I'll lead you to a place suitable for battle.
What?
If we fight there, no one can appeal the result.
How convenient.
hey!
Ellipses. The friendship has been split. How will you make your final decision? The air is thick with tension. Let's hurry up and go. I want to go back to the past. I want to save him. So I'll get those keys, no matter what. I can't go along with a gamble that big. We fought alongside him for an entire year. I don't want all of that to go to waste. So I can't go back to the past. I won't hand over my key. Guys, if we keep fighting over the keys like this, something awful might happen to Aigis. That's just an excuse to keep this from getting serious. All Metis cares about is Aigis. How can we trust her? Even if we did, we're supposed to just accept that taking this mysterious key will kill her? What a load of crap. The time we spent with him means a lot to me, and I'm not letting anyone waltz in to undo it. Will you guys just stop and think? Where are we fighting? We've helped each other up till now every step of the way. What about that, huh? You guys better talk this over, because I ain't letting anyone use the key until we're all agreed on what to do. And if anyone's a sore loser about it, I'll kick all your asses just to calm you down. That's enough. We'll depart when Sister is prepared. Let me know when you're ready. Junpei's awesome. Alright, guys. The Yukari hate in this chapter is a bit ridiculous. I want you to step back and examine it. Yes, Yukari does turn into a bit of a bitch. but she's... Let me ask you this. Would you be angry also if Akihiko was getting angry and very bitchy as well? Oh wait, he is getting angry and bitchy over this. Examine yourselves. Also, considering how the Persona fanbase consists of mostly teenagers and young adults, I find it a little strange that people are getting mad at Yukari for acting like an actual teenager. Because, seriously, they are too mature most of the time. What should I do, Aigis? I've always relied on you because I agree with what you said. But if I take your side, the others will become my enemies. What am I supposed to do? Taking the keys by force so she can open the door to whatever she wants? Is that seriously her plan? You'd never go along with something like that. Even if our time's running out, we can't move on if no one's gonna back down. I mean, this is a one-time deal. If you don't like the way things are going, what else are you gonna do? So, we've gotta collect all the keys until everyone just calms down. You know, Junpei, he first comes off as the most immature character in the series, but then you realize that he's seriously really mature. Woof woof. Koromaru is studying Junpei closely. It seems he's going to help Junpei. So everyone's teamed up with their partner and Junpei gets a dog. Is it true that we could do things over again? He might not have to die. I can't blame anyone for grabbing off that hope. But who would we be changing things for? Him or us? His death was no accident. He knew what he was doing. That's why I can't let anyone undo the past. It's true that it's been really lonely since he's been gone, but that's no reason to go back and change the past. I think we should let his actions stand as they are and worry more about getting out of this alive. Aiga-san, you're teaming up with Meta-san, right? Well, Akihiko-san seems to feel the same way as me, so I'm planning on fighting alongside him. As I said before, I will stand with Yukari. Does that seem odd to you? I agree with Yukari on some points. Furthermore, no matter what, we'll have to face you and Metis. I won't concede, so there's no need to hold back. I never want to feel that way again. When we fought Nyx, I couldn't move. All I could do was see his back. I'm not going to let that be my last memory of him. I'm going to take my chances, and I won't let anyone get in my way. There's no sense in faltering now. Everyone else has made up their minds. Don't worry. I'll protect you, no matter what. Once we leave here, I'll let everyone go separate ways. You won't see the other teams until it's time for battle. Are you ready? Do you still need supplies for the battle? I don't think now is the time to falter. There's no new weapons or anything, so just update. You should have more money than you know what to do with now. It's like you have so little money at the beginning, but you have no money at the beginning and nothing to spend it on. In the end, you have too much money and nothing to spend it on. At the beginning, you have stuff to spend it on, but no money.
Then, follow me.